Hey y'all, it's Teely, and I'm about to shut y'all mouth wide open. Quick question. Did we use up our Black Privilege Missing Persons card on CarLIE Russell? Did law enforcement and society stop caring about missing women, children, and men of color? I ask because this case is so strange to me. Right after the CarLIE Russell case, it just speaks volumes on how seriously law enforcement takes people that are missing of color. Allisha Watts has been missing since July 16th. And I say the 16th because that's the last time her family heard from her. And that could have been through text message or over the phone. We don't know. But July 14th, she loaded up her 2023 Black Mercedes SUV and headed to Charlotte, North Carolina, which is 2 hours away from where she lives and works, to see her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is a Charlotte native and he lives there. And so she went to visit him, which is not abnormal. She visits all the time. But what is strange is that her family filed a police report for a missing person on July 19th. July 18th, though, a day before, Allisha Watts' boyfriend was found unresponsive in her Mercedes SUV in the Anson County DMV office parking lot. It wasn't until 2 days later, on July 20th, that the Anson County Sheriff's Department put it together. One plus one then equaled two, that this is the SUV of a missing person. However, it wasn't until July 25th that authorities announced that they had found Allisha Watts' car. They found Mr. Dunbar unresponsive in her vehicle. How many days later is that? That is 9 unacceptable days later. Why is it that when they put that together on the 20th, they didn't reach out to the family that filed the police report? So now it's all hush hush on what hospital he was taken to, what his condition is. His location is so unknown, it's just top secret. And so is Allisha Watts. So, like, they're protecting him, they need to protect her because she is the community activist. She's the hardworking woman of color that's missing. We need to help find her. So, I feel like they're kind of treating this case as if she was a CarLIE Russell. This is not the case of CarLIE Russell. Allisha Watts is truly missing. Her family and friends do not know where she is. They have not heard from law enforcement. Law enforcement have not given any updates. Now, 2 days ago, they did search the home of her boyfriend. His name is James Dunmore, but it wasn't on the news. There was no report given to the family. The family didn't even know that the home was going to be searched. These are updates that the family need to make sure that law enforcement is staying on top of the case. It's ridiculous. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. So I'm not understanding what is going on. So it's just strange that he would be found in her car and she would be found nowhere around, which gives me the indication he purposely got there so that he can be found. Or was he 52 faking out to make it seem like that there was some type of incident to where he was left there in the parking lot? I wonder, was he found in the driver's seat or the passenger seat or the back seat? It's kind of strange. You know, his home was searched, and it's a small world because his neighbors in Charlotte, North Carolina, are very well acquainted with Allisha Watts. And she lives 2 hours away, but she still frequents Charlotte, and I think she attends a church in Charlotte, North Carolina. So she's not a stranger to the area by all means. But it's pretty strange that law enforcement has not updated the family. The family held a press release, and there were so many beautiful souls there talking about the positive impact Allisha had on their lives and the things that she do in the community. I know she's CEO and owner and operator of Inspired Vision Support Services, which is a support service company that provides people with disabilities of all ages different resources. So I'm confused as to why they're not on it. She's giving back so much to the community. She's doing a job to keep from law enforcement having to be called out and the mental health team needing to be on the scene all the time for these people with disability and people that are going through different transitions and mental health in their lives. I'm just not understanding why there is no fire being lit for them to get out and look for her. Do not compare all black missing women, children, and men of color to CarLIE Russell. Do not do that. Do not take that opportunity to make us all look bad because we don't. We can't forget about Sherry Papini, who's actually doing 20 months in federal prison for doing the same thing that CarLIE Russell did. But yet, every time there's a missing woman, child, or man that is white, we see it all over the news. Every channel, every station, and we hear it on the radio. We see it on social media. We can't look anywhere without seeing those type of missing people. We need the same response. I'm going to show you the press release, and to see such beautiful things her family had to say about her. I will update in the community tab the search parties. If you live in the North Carolina, the Charlotte area, you can join to go on the search party or join the candlelight vigil. I will post it as it comes out. I just really hope that they find her and bring her back home to her family because she is very well loved and she is missed. Check out the press release. If you have any questions, comments, please leave it below in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe if you will, if you like to.
Need answers. There's too many loopholes. There's too many unanswered questions that we have. We just need to know where's the last place that they know she was at. Where's the last place that they know her? You know, her phone. We now know where they found her car and the unresponsive man in the car. But where is he? Where is Allisha? Where is Allisha? No, they're not telling us anything. And we want everybody to know that Allisha, she's not just some missing person. She's an important person to all of us. She's a daughter, she's a sister, she's an aunt, she's a best friend, she's a business owner. She's involved in several organizations in our community. She's a person with a huge heart who would do anything for anybody, a stranger or anybody that she knows. And so we can hear for answers today because we want to know how we can help find our friend, our sister, our daughter. And we just need answers. We need them to come forth and tell us something so that we can help because they're being silent and not saying anything. And it's been too many days now for them not to give us information or for them not to be actively doing something that we as her family and friends know that they're doing. So we just need help to find Allisha Watts.
My name is Brandy Sturdivant, and I'm a best friend of Allisha. I've been knowing her for well over 20 years, and I'm here today in search of her, and we need answers from the police department, and if we're not going to get no answers, then we're going to do it ourselves. Amen. Because we don't have no other choice right now. Our friend, our loved one is missing, and we're not getting no answers from the police, but we're here to start our own search. We're going to start our own organization. We're going to do what we got to do to find her, because this is ridiculous, the fact that no one's told us anything where she's at. But now, since we got everybody here, we're going to do what we need to go to do. Allisha was a loving person. She was kind. She cared for everybody. She would give anything and everything that she had to help somebody, and she was a huge motivator. She's motivated me to do so many things and to reach goals that I didn't think that I could accomplish. And we're here today with friends and family to find her and to bring her home. And I know Allisha was a God-fearing person, and I know deep in my heart that she is still waiting on us, waiting for us to find her.
Yes.
And please, if anybody has any answers, any clues or anything, please reach out to the Mecklenburg Police Department, Anson County, anywhere, please, because we need to find her. Please, everybody, please. And I just want everybody to keep her in your prayers and know that, Allisha, you're coming home and we're going to find you. Yeah. And I'm not going to stop. I don't care if it takes 6 months, 6 years. We're going to find her, and she's going to come home to everybody that loves her. Please, everybody, just keep her in your prayers. Please, please.
I'm Contiguous Hill. I am a cousin of Allisha. We lived together during middle school, pretty much all the way up to high school. Me, her, and my 2 sisters. And Allisha is the most bubbliest person that you could ever come across. Her smile, just her smile alone, it just does it for everyone. Allisha she motivates you, she pushes you so far, so hard that you be like, Allisha, I can't do this. She be like, yes, you can. She pulls out things in you that you don't even know you have in yourself. You know, and we need her. We need her, and we need her home. We need answers. We love her, and we're not going to stop until we find her. Allisha, we love you. Find Allisha Watts.
This is a similar story with a unique person. I don't want to put her in a category with everyone else. This is a similar story with someone who was beloved, an entrepreneur, someone who was revered in her community. And what I want to do first and foremost is I want to give solutions, because I don't want to get up here preaching to you. I don't want to get up here and shouting to you. Number one, Sheriff McFadden, you need to have a meeting with us right now. The national chapter of the Racial Justice Network is here in Charlotte. We need to see you today. We need to sit at the table. We need to know what's going on today about this young lady. Step number 2, all you people who use social media, all you people who do Facebook and Instagram, let's stop using it for buffoonery, and let's make her face on your profile. Because the only way we're going to get some acknowledgement to this is if we put our voices together. We can't do this alone. Step 3, what we need to do is we need to get this happening every week until she is found. This does not need to be a one-day rally. Next week, news media, you need to be out here. Next week, news media, you should be making sure that it's being handled. Next week, we need to still be discussing why this is happening to black women constantly. I am infuriated. I know what the DA is up to. I know what Sheriff McFadden does. I know the capabilities of Charlotte. And right now, last but not least, we need to call names. And as I said, I'm not political. I'm not running for office. I don't care what you think about me. I don't need to be your friend. We need to just bring this young lady home. So what we need to know, Sheriff McFadden, what is going on with, his name is Dunmore. Hold on, let me get the name right. What is it? James Dunmore. James Dunmore, come forward. James Dunmore, tell us what's going on. Stop playing these games. James Dunmore, where is this young lady? James Dunmore, we need to know some answers. James Dunmore, I need to see you face to face. James Dunmore, man up. Man up. As I said, you have the answers. You was last with her. As I said, I'm not political. As I said, I am just the regional manager for the Racial Justice Network here in Charlotte. If you need to get involved, please reach out today. Sheriff McFadden, I expect to hear from you. All right.
We have some more family members that would like to come and speak, but before they come, I want to make one correction to what my regional president said. We're directing this at Chief Jennings, not at the sheriff. We're directing this at Chief Jennings.
I am Dorothy Brower. I was on the bus from Southern Pines today. This is just a small sample of people who Allisha has touched that are expecting us to come back with information. We want to come back with Allisha. What you have heard here is just a sampling, and my sister said it all. We want facts. We don't want one story today and a conflicting story tomorrow. Whether someone is a person of interest today and all of a sudden not a person of interest tomorrow, that is not acceptable. We know Allisha as a person who is smart. She is very accountable. There's no way she would be without us and not in our presence, not even for a day without making contact. So this young lady is one that is not one who was in the streets. She is doing something very good for the public in her business. Everyone here has been touched by her in some way, and we all have our stories of her. She is the corresponding secretary for the Auxiliary Unit 177 of the American Legion Post, Rufus McLaughlin American Legion Post in Southern Pines. But that's not all that she does. Anything that she can do for the Land and Housing Trust that she is a board member of, the NAACP, the Community Association, and more recently, forming a section of the National Council of Negro Women because she believes that black women need to be united, not only in our county, but around the country. So black women stand together today to ask, where's our sister? We want our sister home, and we want accountability. We have shown our commitment as she would have shown for us. If it were me, she would be here today. She would have been here yesterday, last week. So we are here because Allisha, we are bringing you home, but those who have closed minds and closed mouths need to speak. There is a manner in which the police and anyone else can get people to speak. It needs to be done. We need Allisha today.
Morning, folks. My name is Arthur Eugene Mason. I'm from Southern Pines, North Carolina it is. And I'm a member out at the American Legion, Post 177, Rufus McLaughlin. And Allisha was one of our best people out there, and she still is. And she helped get things done. She stepped in, running and doing things and bringing people into the organization that we didn't have. Now, she's not here right now. And this is the reason I'm here, because she's not here. I came down with the bus. And if I have to, I'll come down with the bus again. Because Sheriff McFadden, just like it's been said already, we need answers, and we need answers now. You do not find somebody in a vehicle unresponsive, and you do not thoroughly investigate it and come back and give a report to the family. This is very unacceptable. So Sheriff McFadden, we need answers, and we need answers today. Help us and do this for us.